Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm your host D-Day, bringing you Let's Play Enigmatica 2 Expert Mode. If you're in a hurry, hover over the red progress bar for chapters, and don't forget to smash like to show your appreciation. This will be my second run through of this mod pack, so be sure to subscribe for more modded Minecraft every Sunday at 11 AM. What mod pack do you want to see? Comment down below, and if you're ready, then let's play with D-Day. Alright my guys, so today's episode is going to be opening up the gate for Immersive Engineering. So we're going to go over here into the quest lines for the gates. And we're going to work on Coke Brick so that we can unlock Immersive Engineering. And it's been kind of rough for me because part of me wanted to do one episode for each of these. Since last episode was Industrial Craft, I went ahead and I did a lot of the stuff that is not required to progress in this pack. I did it off camera. The most important things about Industrial Craft are going to be this entire line over here, which involves the UU matter and scanning and replicating items. This Iridium is not the only thing that we are going to be replicating in this pack. All of your excess power, RF generation, any of your power generation, all of it is supposed to be dumped into the Matter Fabricator so that it can make UU matter. So whenever you are not working on something, all of your power needs to go to that. So even though this is at the very beginning of the pack, this is one of the most important things for endgame. So we need to get this guy up and running as soon as possible. And like I said, I wanted to do an entire episode dedicated on Immersive Engineering, but then I realized going through this that really the only thing we need from Immersive Engineering is a quicker way of making steel, and then having an arc furnace would be nice, but is not required. And I realized here with the light engineering block requires enriched alloys from mechanism. So we're not even going to be able to finish the Immersive Engineering chapter in one go because we have to open up mechanism anyway. So what I'm going to do is we're going to work our way here to the improved blast furnace for steel today, and then we're going to switch back to Industrial Craft, and we're going to make the Recycler, Matter Fabricator, Pattern Storage, Scanner, and the Replicator. And then to top it off, I'm going to go into Nuclearcraft, and we're going to use the Californium 250 we have gotten from the various dragon dens. Also, the plutonium 238 that we have gotten from various overworld dragon dens, the ones above the ground. No underground dragons yet. So we're going to make these for passive 250 RF a tick on this guy, and a brutal 750 RF a tick passive power generation per Californium. This is unbelievably powerful for the beginning of the game. So this is my nuclear reactor from Industrial Craft 2. It is very far away from being min-maxed. I even topped off the top of this machine to run on the MFSU with a charge pad so I can walk over it and it can recharge my electric wrench. So it's pretty funny, I have a nuclear reactor to charge my wrench. Like I said, if you guys want me to do an episode on this reactor, I will. Leave it in the comments below if you want that. But if nobody responds, I'm going to skip over it because we don't need to do this thing in this pack to progress. I went ahead and I built the storage facility for right now. I'm still going to move stuff around. I put the dragon skull up here, and I made blocks of dragon scales from the extra ones, and then blocks of dragon bones. I made a little tiny skeleton for the dragon. I think is kind of cool. I also vein mined a lot of grass, so here we have, I found 2 ender lilies. We're growing some ender pearls. I already checked, time in a bottle does not work on it, unfortunately. Over here is where we're going to be putting the 2 starting machines for Immersive Engineering. The first one, of course, is going to be the coke oven. So we need to make coke brick. This one does have a modified recipe. We need bricks, we need sandstone, and we need porcelain clay, which that is bone meal and clay. Let's go ahead and go back. We have a lot of our stuff over here now. So let's grab, let's see, we're going to need, what is it, 36? Alright, we're going to need 36 sand, 36 clay, 36 bone meal, and 36 bricks. Let's go ahead and we can make the porcelain clay this way, and we can make the sandstone this way, and then this should be the 9 required for the coke brick oven. Cool. There we go, quest complete. Gate Immersive Engineering. Also, I completely forgot that I have placed a bunch of these wooden crates from Immersive Engineering over here, and we do already have stuff that we have stolen from the villages that we have raided and burned down. Let me grab the engineer's hammer. We do have some steel rods and steel mechanical components, some coal coke, aluminum rods, and a bunch of treated wood, so we don't have to worry about treated wood. So let's see, what's the next thing that we need to make? So for the gate, we can either grab 32 iron plates, portable tank, or a fluid pump. I'm going to grab the fluid pump. Oh, it's not a choice reward, you get all of them. Perfect. So we get all of that. That's awesome. We have unlocked now Immersive Engineering. So here's the check mark. It gives us another hammer and the book. And then we have the 27 coke brick already. And we have the treated wood already. Perfect. Next thing that we need to do is make the blast brick for the blast oven. So let me put this guy here. Whoop. Yeah, the matic gets kind of ridiculous after a while. Okay, that's 2 down. Like this. And now we have an extra hammer on our inventory. Coke brick. I like putting them in the ground since they're perfect squares and they look kind of weird above ground in my opinion. Putting them down here doesn't change your access on it, and it kind of hides it. I like this a little bit better. Let's see, do I have? Yeah, I do. Let's go. I think that looks a little bit cleaner. It looks like you can walk over it. So in here what I'm going to do is, let's grab... Oh no, I moved all of my coal already. I realized that this dank null, the diamond one, I'm used to using the emerald one. The emerald one has a ridiculous amount of space. The diamond one, I realized that when you go over 3,200, it voids the rest. So I have been voiding the redstone, the lapis, the quartz, the coal. I've been voiding all of these when I mine them. So I pulled them out. Let's go ahead and grab a bunch of stacks and change these guys out into blocks. Let's go. Yeah, there we go, I counted right. So 64, a full stack of the blocks of coal. And let's go ahead and put this guy in here so that it can start burning the blocks of coal down and turning it into blocks of coal coke. This guy right here is going to fill, as soon as one of these blocks goes, it's going to fill this guy with creosote. It's going to be too full and it will stall. So what I'm going to do is, see, this portable tank is pretty nice. I made another one over here for blazing pyrotheum that I found in the nether. That's a really awesome heat source for your tinker smeltery, by the way. I went ahead and I made these reinforced upgrade kits. The Electrum we got from a quest reward, but Electrum is really easy. You just need to alloy silver and gold. So that's super easy to make Electrum. Silver gears you pour it out with the gear cast. This was the thing that was holding me back. It says at the bottom, accepts any block glass hardened. I looked through all of the fused quartz and all of the hardened metallic glasses, and I found this one, the hardened glass, completely bare bones, normal, boring one, requires 2 pulverized obsidian, pulverized lead, and pyrotheum dust. So what I did was I grabbed the sulfur that we made with the extractor, some blaze powders that we got from the nether from just taking out the blazes, made some pyrotheum dust, and made the hardened glass with this recipe specifically. So now I can get rid of this. And made these guys. So one of them has lava in it for right now. The other one I emptied because it had my blazing pyrotheum in it. But what I want to do is I want to put this beast in here. This guy can hold 288,000 buckets, and we'll keep this machine running until this guy fills up and then the internal storage fills up. Which, 288,000 buckets of creosote means this machine's going to do the full stack, no problem. The next thing that I want to do is work on the blast brick. So let's grab 36 of the nether rack. Yeah. Let's go. I only need half. Let's go 36. And let's stick it here into the new induction furnace. The induction furnace is pretty cool. It's the upgraded version of the electric furnace. It does require a redstone signal inverter upgrade inside so that it is always powered up fully to heat 100%. That's what makes this guy so fast. If you do not have a redstone signal inverter inside and it is not working, the heat will drop down to 0. It takes forever. When you put something in here, it takes forever for this to go from 0 to 100% heat. The more heat it has, the faster it creates the product. So make sure that you put this redstone signal inverter upgrade inside, or else you're going to be very unhappy with that machine. There's the 36 nether brick that we need. Let's go ahead and grab the... What did we need? We needed regular bricks, right? Yeah, we need 36 of these guys as well, which is just clay, and we need blaze powder. We do have blaze rods. What is that? Let's go with another 2. That should be enough. And we'll put pull this guy out. We'll macerate 2 of these blaze rods. Oh, we definitely need to speed this guy up. There we go. That's the 10 that we need. We put the ejector upgrade back in. Sweet. So let's go blast brick. And there we go. There's our 27 blast brick. And also, the next quest for Immersive Engineering. The next thing that it wants us to do is turn it into the improved blast furnace, which requires steel plates. It's all of the blast brick with steel plates on top of them. We eventually are going to do this with the heaters, with the preheaters attached. This guy is a lot faster, but it does require power for the preheaters to function. So what we're going to do for right now is we're going to leave it in its normal form, because this is actually the first of 3 upgrades to the blast furnace. And it took me a while to realize that since the arc furnace requires the reinforced blast brick, I never really fully understood that this is the tier 1. Then the improved blast furnace is the tier 2, and then the arc furnace is the tier 3. So in this, now we have the ability to take the coal coke that we create with iron. So let's go ahead and get some iron ready. Let's go ahead and do this actually. We can do the same thing. Oops. Okay, so while we wait, I went ahead and I hit the Claim All button to grab all of the loot chests that we have. Let me go ahead and ditch some of the stuff while we wait. Let's go like that. Okay, we didn't dump that many. So let's check and see what's in all of these loot boxes. A drawer controller. Wonderful. That's what I made in episode 1. We have block of Arctic fur. Speed upgrades for mechanism. That's pretty cool. Bear traps. Hardened casings. Nice. And they can be replicated with UU matter. That's what we're working on this episode. Status upgrade for storage drawers. Nice. A wind generator from mechanism. That will generate even more passive RF. Flexible casing. A spawner seeker. I have too many of these. Diorite chiseled. A crafter tier 3. That's pretty sick. A cave illuminator. This is pretty cool. It will illuminate everything underground, but I have personal issues with this. There we go, compact cobblestone generator. We're gonna actually be using this in the recycler. Ultimate stew, not eaten yet. That looks awesome. A dead bush, nice. Got trolled. Another hardened casing. Sweet. This compact cobblestone generator came in clutch. Here we are. It's our first piece of coal coke in full block form, and then the tank has 5,000 buckets of creosote stored inside of it, so this is going to be pretty awesome. We're going to move this guy right over here, the block of coal coke. We'll put blocks of iron in here. This will make entire blocks of steel for us. So we're occasionally going to come here and move these blocks over here to make steel. I went ahead and I dabbled around with Industrialcraft 2, trying to learn the mod. The reason why I didn't want to do this on camera is because I wasn't 100% confident that I was going to do this perfectly right. So the way I have this set up is I made the electric heater. I filled this guy up full to the brim with coils. It gathers heat. I placed it down so that the coil end of this guy touches the coil end of this guy. They have to be touching each other of the blast furnace. This guy, heat fills this one up, and combined with 8,000 millibuckets of compressed gas will turn iron into steel. But as you can see, this guy is incredibly slow. It is awful how slow this is. It does not require coal, but it is slow. And what I did, which is extra, is I made the electric sorting machine. I set north to the default, which will be the output for everything. West and east. East I have universal fluid cells being pushed east. I have universal fluid cells with air, so they're compressed, being pushed west. The iron here actually doesn't matter. And then both this guy, the blast furnace, has an ejector upgrade pointing towards the sorting machine, and the compressor has an ejector upgrade, which I have pointing towards the sorting machine. So whenever this guy fills up the air, it makes an empty universal fluid cell. So right now we can watch empty, it ejects it into the sorting machine, which sorts it in here into the compressor. The compressor then compresses the universal fluid cell into a compressed air cell, and then as we can watch it, boom, it ejects it again into the electronic sorting machine, which tells it to go this way, back in here. So it's constantly refilling the 8,000 millibuckets. This blast furnace, as you can see, is incredibly slow. And I wish we could just do this and tag this guy with the time in a bottle. But the problem that pops up after that is this. It eats through the air really, really quick, and it dumps all of them over here. So you're gonna have to speed this guy up as well so that it can keep up with the air supply. So as long as you're speeding up both the blast furnace and the compressor, this won't be a problem. The blast furnace, one thing that I have tried is, let's see, do I have, where did I ditch them all? I think I put them all in the centrifuge. Yeah, these overclocker upgrades, they do not go into the blast furnace. I wish. But I did create a bunch of steel, or not a bunch, some steel. So we can continue on with the steel that I have made here. And let's grab the carbon plates, the advanced alloys as well. So I have some steel, so we don't have to wait on this guy to make the steel. Let me go ahead and drop some of this stuff off, and we can continue on. The next thing in the quest book for Industrial Craft is going to be the Recycler. So we want to make the Recycler, which the Recycler is going to make the scrap that we need. Let's see. Let me open this up as well. And let's go. Recycler requires another compressor. We need dirt, and we need iron, and we need glowstone. Okay. So we need some glowstone, we need dirt, and we need iron. And we need one extra compressor, which is pretty funny. I actually made this guy by accident. I could say that it was in preparation for the Recycler, but I'd be lying. There we go, Recycler, power tier 1. So again, we have to be careful. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move this guy over, and before I hook up the cable, because I don't want this guy to explode, over here I have an extra transformer upgrade. We're going to put the transformer upgrade in first, making it tier 2, so that it can handle the insulated copper cable. And let's see, I do have insulated copper cables. And now we can hook this guy up here. There we go, Recycler. And this guy is awesome. We can attach the compact cobblestone generator right to the side here. So let's go to the side or behind it. Let's go behind it. I believe this guy can, yeah, there we go. It's putting cobblestone straight into the Recycler. And the Recycler is going to create scrap. Let's speed it up. There we go. Look at that. Scrap. Oh, I guess I can't put it back in. But there's our quest reward, or our quest complete. And let's see. The next one, of course, is the Matter Fabricator. This guy will take all of the power. It can take all of the power. The more power you give it, the faster it will make UU matter. Plus, optional scrap put into the Matter Fabricator will also make even more UU matter this way. So that's what's great about this particular setup. We need an ejector upgrade. So let's go ahead and make another ejector upgrade, and we can make the Matter Fabricator. So we don't need the Recycler anymore. We can remove that one. The Matter Fabricator is going to require these advanced machine casings, which this was step 2 in Industrial Craft. We needed steel plates for this. So let's go ahead and make 2 advanced machine casings. Let's grab that, let's grab that. And I have a tag here. Okay, so steel plates, advanced alloys. The advanced alloys I have right here. And then basic machine casings right there. So let's go advanced machine casings. Let's go ahead and make 6. And then let's see, we need the Lapitron crystal. let's see, do we have any of the crystals at all? I have Iridium dust right here, but we need to grab the diamond dust we have from macerating diamonds, and we need some redstone. And let's make the Iridium dust. There we go. We'll make 9, or we'll make a lot more than 9. We do need 9. Now we can put that 9 in the compressor. And like that will make us the crystal that we need. The energy crystal. Alright, we also need crushed lapis. And what else? 2 advanced control circuits, which are lapis and regular control circuits. I have some regular ones. There we go. Redstone in our inventory. And make the second one. And we can make the Lapitron crystal. Sweet. This guy's also going to need another 2 of these advanced circuits. There we go. And Matter Fabricator. And let's go. We can put the Matter Fabricator right on the side. The Recycler, as soon as we give this guy an ejector upgrade. And let's go ahead and make 1 ejector upgrade. Like this. And then which side? Okay. To configure this guy, I want it to exit this machine on this side. So I'm going to right click any block like this. It configures it to the east, which there you can see it points to the right. Means it's going to go in like this. And drop all of the scrap in here. Nice. Matter Fabricator has no tier, so you can give it as much power as you want. So let's go ahead and hook this guy up as well. And it will start using the scrap and power progress to create UU matter. Awesome. The next 3 items that we need to make are the pattern storage, the scanner, and the replicator. So I'm going to make these 3 before putting them down because they have to go down in the opposite order. So pattern storage, we're going to go with, wow, we need to make 2 mining lasers, the advanced machine casing we have, reinforced stone we have from the beginning of the pack in episode 1. We made the drawer controller. So let's go ahead. We're also going to need these crystal memories, which needs to be smelted from silicon dioxide and pulverized obsidian. The dioxide comes from the centrifuge with clay dust. Clay dust comes from the macerator. Awesome. So let's go ahead and grab some of this, turn it into block form, and we can fire it through the macerator. Let's go. Speed it up. Ooh. Yeah, the Matter Fabricator is already draining all of our power. So let's grab the clay dust, put the ejector upgrade back in. Yeah, the Matter Fabricator is bleeding us dry. This is one of those things where at the end of the episode we're going to hook it up to its own dedicated power source. So let's go ahead and remove this for right now. And in the centrifuge we're going to drop this clay dust. It's going to gather heat at the bottom, and it makes sense that this thing should be hooked up to a heat generator like the electric heater, but you don't have to. It just needs to gather heat. I put the 6 overclockers in here because this is one of the slowest machines. We could also time in a bottle this guy, but it kind of backfires. Yeah, there we go. The heat backfires. That's what I was talking about earlier. So if you speed some of these machines up, it will make them stall. Alright, there we go. That's our 10 silicone that we need. We need to grab the obsidian from right here. And now we can make the 2 of the crystal memory units. There we go. And let's see, we should be able to drop these guys in here. Nice. Crystal memory. And crystal memory, there we go. Let's go ahead and drop some stuff off because we're running out of room again. Like that. And we can make the 2 mining lasers that we need. So we need the redstone. I dropped off the wrong thing. There we go. 2 of the mining lasers. And pattern storage. Sweet. So let's go ahead and keep going with the scanner next. So for the scanner we need iron plates, we need reinforced glass. Okay, so let's go ahead and make the reinforced glass. There's the pattern storage questinger. Let's make the reinforced glass out of advanced alloy. We're also going to need electric motors, so we need coils. Let's go ahead and grab the copper wire. And for 2, we're going to need 4 of these guys. 1, 2, 3. I guess it double clicked. Let's go ahead. Coils. We need tin item casings, which we have right here. And 2 motors. We're also going to need the iron plates and 1 more advanced control circuit. Illuminator, iron item casing, and a tin cable that is not insulated. Iron item casings. And a copper wire. Let's go. Copper wire. And illuminator. And 2 iron. Let's go. Scanner. Quest complete. Scanner. This is the most expensive item next to the nuclear reactor altogether. The replicator, power tier 4, so we're not going to have to worry about this guy blowing up on us. We need 2 HV transformers, another MFE, 3 teleporters. We have the reinforced stone and the reinforced glass, but these guys are going to be brutal. HV transformers, alright, advanced RE batteries. So we need 2 of these guys. And let's go 2 HV transformers. Let's go ahead and make the MFE. We need 2 more of the golden wires. Let's see, we have gold in here. Yeah, we have 2. And then we need 4. So that we can double insulate them. There we go. Let's grab the crystals that we made. We need 4. Alright. MFE. Now we just need to make the 3 teleporters. Expensive. So we need 3 advanced casings. Yeah, I figured we're short 1 advanced casing. We're going to need diamonds. We're going to need glass fiber cables, which are energium dust, pulverized silver, and glass. I've already made those. We need frequency transmitters, 3 of them. So copper cables, 3 of these guys, and 3 diamonds. And we should be good. 3 diamonds. 1 teleporter, 2 teleporters, 3 teleporters, and a replicator. Wow, that was expensive. So now we can get rid of these bookmarks. Also, I put down 2 bookmarks for the electric treetop with a small power unit, also the electric wrench with a small power unit, motor, item casings, copper cables, RE batteries, and a basic control circuit. You can combine these and then you can make tools that will, instead of lowering the durability on the tool, it will use power so that you don't have to constantly be making new tools. Quest complete, replicator. Okay, so really quick detour. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna work on the RTGs now for power. So what I wanted to see is we have another block of coal here. We'll move this over here. There we go. We'll smelt some more blocks of iron into blocks of steel. So we have a good amount of steel going on. I'll pull the slag out so that it doesn't get stuck on slag, but we don't need to worry about that. Now that we have steel, we can turn this around and we can turn it into steel ingots. I went ahead and I mined a section of Nuclearcraft ore. So what we do need for what we're going to work on is going to be molten lithium and boron. So let's go ahead and grab. There's our lithium. There's our boron. So let's take that with us to the IC2 Macerator. And from here, what I want to do is definitely I want to ore double these guys. We don't need to eject them into the induction furnace because they're going to go into the Tinker Smeltery. Let's go ahead and speedy boy this. Then we can drop the boron in here. So let's go 16 boron with steel. And we'll speed this guy up as well. Turns into molten ferroboron. And then we can grab the lithium. 16 lithium will turn into molten tough alloy. We'll put that at the bottom. And then this is already set. Perfect. Alright, yeah, so let's just go ahead and grab the full stack while we're here. That way we won't be missing anything in a little bit. This is the most difficult item to make inside of the RTG, short of the actual isotope. But these guys we have been getting from Dragon Dens, which lets us bypass a lot of cool stuff. The advanced plating requires basic plating. Basic plating is going to require a lot of lead. We have some lead casings here. Let's go ahead and crush some of them. So rolling. We'll throw in a stack there. And we'll make some sheet metal like this. We need graphite blocks, which are graphite ingots, and I remember I put these guys inside the house, which it's super easy. All you have to do is put coal on top of coal, and it turns into graphite. Here we can grab the lead item casings, and let's go with some basic plating. 48 sounds great, and then we can turn it into advanced plating with some redstone. There we go, 16 plating sounds great. And then we have the graphite ingots I just dropped off. Let's grab the graphite ingots and let's go grab our Californium. Let's see, one of these is dedicated. Yeah, I got Californium and plutonium. This is amazing. It lets us skip directly to endgame. Passive power, 750 RF a tick each. This is brutal. Challenge complete, end of the line. we haven't even opened up the gate to Nuclearcraft. Okay, I think I have everything ready. It took another stack of tough alloy to be able to make the other 4 of the RTGs that I wanted to make today, which are the ones made out of plutonium. So there we go, we have 4 plutonium RTGs as well. These guys produce 250 RF a tick passively, so that's 4,000 RF a tick passive power generation in very little space, to tell you the truth. Also these wind generators, I'm going to see if we can hook up these to glass fiber cables, because these are 3 different mods: Mechanism, Nuclearcraft, and Industrial Craft. And what we're trying to do is pump a whole lot of power into the Matter Fabricator so that we can start replicating items. So there we go, goal reached, Demon Core. Alright. I decided I don't want to have this on the same setup because it drains all of the power out of all of the other machines. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the electric wrench and we're going to separate these 2 systems. There we go. And this guy we can mine up. Whoops, it was full. Oh, luckily it all went into the dank null. That's awesome. So let's put this stuff down again. And I'm really curious to see if the glass fiber cables can accept power from Nuclearcraft and from the Mechanism wind generators. I have to be very careful. All of these machines, Matter Fabricator is tier 3. The Replicator and the Scanner are tier 4. Pattern Storage looks like it doesn't matter, it doesn't need power. But the Matter Fabricator needs 1 transformer upgrade to make it power tier 4. The Recycler needs 3 transformer upgraders to make it power tier 4, or else they will explode, and that will make me very sad. So I'm going to put the machines down first, and let's see, where should I put it down for the time being? I guess we could be epic and put it up here on the roof for right now, because you guys know I move stuff in between episodes all the time. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go putting some dirt placeholders. Okay, so I want the Recycler to be here, and then before I mess up anything, the Recycler is going to get 3 transformer upgrades. The Matter Fabricator I want to put right next to it. It's not rendering for some reason. There we go. I want to put the Matter Fabricator next to this guy. And, oops. Like I said, next to this guy. I'm not going to right click with the wrench now. And put a transformer upgrade inside. Oh wait, that's the Replicator. I guess they moved around when I swapped them. There we go. You're going off my hotbar now. The Matter Fabricator. There we go. You're going to go here, and you're going to get the transformer upgrader. Alright. This guy has 3. This guy has 1. Okay, so they should be fine now. The Matter Fabricator is also going to get a fluid ejector so that it ejects the UU fluid into the Replicator, which is tier 4. Now I don't need to worry anymore. So tier 4 Replicator will go here. It's going to get the fluids. The Replicator needs access to Pattern Storage right here. And the Pattern Storage needs access to the Scanner right here. Also, I'm going to sleep the night. Let's get rid of this. And let's see if we can make this work. Also, the compact cobblestone is going to go attached to the Recycler here. Like that. Alright, and then ejector upgrade for the Recycler. And then let's see if we can make this work. Glass fiber cable. I know the pattern storage doesn't need one, but I want it to be in a straight line like this. And then let's see, will this work? Yes, they're all getting power, guys. Yep. It's creating scrap. It's not popping up here, so it's ejecting. It's immediately going into this slot, which is immediately being eaten. It's progressing. It will fill up with UU matter here, which will eject it into here. This guy's waiting for the pattern storage. And then the scanner here can scan things and break it down. All of them are filling up with power. So we also have these guys, the plutonium. Put these guys on the front here. There we go. And then let's see if the wind generators work. Whoop. I'm pretty sure I have to place them like this. Whoops. How does that look? And Iridium Ingot is the item that the quest book wants from us. So let's go ahead. I know that I should have some Iridium shards available. I did find shards here and there inside dragon dens. So let's see. We have 6. So we need to sacrifice one of them so that it can copy it. It will destroy the original. And there we go. It will destroy this original. It'll scan this. 1%. Ooh, this is going to take a while. I don't want to tick accelerate this guy with the time in a bottle. This one I know for a fact will shut down completely. So I'm going to be patient and let this guy scan to 100%. And there we go. It has scanned it completely, destroying the item. It requires 11 millibuckets of UU matter, so we can save this. And that lets it save inside the pattern storage since it's attached. And now if we want to, the more items we scan, the more we can flip between inside the pattern storage. This guy now, the replicator, now has access to the pattern storage, so we can select Iridium shard. We are up to 4 millibuckets of UU matter. This will take a while, so I'm going to let this gather with UU matter. I'm going to clean up on the base a little bit, and then I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. I decided to move everything up here so that IC2 is all on the roof. And I cleaned this up to make it look a little bit more presentable, a little bit cleaner. I like the way this looks a lot better. We are already at 56 millibuckets of UU matter. Iridium shard is selected, so we'll go ahead and hit repeat run. That means that it will continue making Iridium shards until there is either this is full or it's out of UU matter. You could either hit single run for just one item or just hit repeat run later on with machine casings and stuff like that. That's gonna be pretty awesome to replicate. And then obviously there's a stop button. So here are 5 pieces. I should have hit stop, but I was talking. We only needed 4, so I mean it's only 11 millibuckets of UU matter. It'll be fine. We can go ahead, and now that we've replicated the Iridium shards, which the Iridium shards, you're meant to get them in dungeon chests. So let's see. Yeah, we have to put them in the compressor, so this one's being a little bit extra difficult. Let's go compressor, and put the iridium shards in here. There we go, and now it's kind of flipped over, but there's our iridium ore. Quest complete, iridium. Ooh, I'm happy. So let's go ahead, we can claim the loot chests from here. Also, this jetpack requires an elytra, and for that we need to obviously go to the end. I would do that, but I have a shortage of ender pearls, which I went ahead and I bit the bullet on 2 of them to make the elevator, because yeah, it was too embarrassing to be using the longsword to get on the 2nd floor of my storage facility. So I decided to splurge and get that. We only have 9. That's why I went and vein mined grass in a different biome to get ender lilies. I have 2. These guys are not growing very fast, but as soon as I have enough, we can make Eyes of Ender and find ourselves the end portal so that we could grab an elytra, knock out the rest of industrial craft. This guy's already at 4. Let's move these over. This will continue making steel over here for us. The tank now has 45,000 creosote in it, which is no problem. The only reason why we have a tank in there really is to keep this machine from stalling. Let's also go ahead and not this one, that one's for a future episode. We'll grab these as well so we can knock these out. I'll work on the improved blast furnace. These guys are power storage for immersive engineering, which we don't really need. Alloy kiln, we alloy inside of the Tinker smeltery. We don't need this. Thermoelectric generator, passive power, 60 RF a tick, but we're running 4,000 right now. And before we go, let's go ahead and open up these loot crates, these loot chests. Let's see. Fossick resonator, that is actually pretty sweet. With this, we can find a really great place to start our astral sorcery. Unbreakable wand, thank you so much. I am so tired of placing these blocks one at a time. Now we have an unbreakable wand that I can use in between episodes. Hardened sulfurine, cool. Liquid fuel tank. We have honey soy ribs, not eaten yet, awesome. Seared gauge, okay. Mint chocolate chip ice cream, perfect, not eaten yet. Ham and sweet pickle sandwich, not eaten yet. Terrestrial artifact, nice. These are pretty awesome items. And then of course, yeah, let me know in the comments below if you guys want me to do an episode dedicated on the Industrial Craft 2 nuclear reactor. Again, the one I built is for looking pretty and for being able to recharge by standing on it. Just the charge pad. This guy is far from perfectly efficient, so thank you again, and let me know.
Thank you so much for joining me today. Smash like if you feel like I earned it, and click on my guy here to subscribe for more modded Minecraft every Sunday at 11 a.m. Boom.